Welcome to this edition of the Charger Bulletin News. I'm Nicole Rivera.
And I'm Karina Rodriguez. Here are this week's top stories.
Wednesday morning, students received an alert that the Marvin K. Peterson Library was closed due to mechanical issues. At approximately 7 a.m., the alarm went off due to exhaust gas leaking from a rusted exhaust duct, according to Associate Vice President of Facilities Lou Anino. He went on to say repairs on the duct happened immediately, and the library reopened at approximately 10:40 that same morning.
Also on Wednesday, the Center for Student Engagement, Leadership, and Orientation held its annual Holiday Fest in the Alumni Lounge. The event is a way for students of many different cultures to come together and celebrate each other's traditions. The event featured live performances, traditional holiday foods, and crafts for students to take with them. There were also giveaways, including a chance to win tickets to Radio City's Music Hall's Christmas Spectacular this Saturday. We talked more with USGA and CELO staff on the success of the event.
So Holiday Fest is important for our campus community here at the University of New Haven because it gives an opportunity for students, staff, and faculty to experience other holidays around the world other than their own. It also gives people a chance to connect with other students and staff that they wouldn't normally come across and help build awareness about who's on our campus.
So being part of this event has been phenomenal. I love having the students come up to us, getting free food, learning about our event, and just putting on with all the other organizations and being here together, just celebrating all the different holidays.
Last Friday, the Undergraduate Student Government Association proposed new changes to the Constitution. On Monday, the changes were uploaded to Charger Connection for students to review and vote on. In order for the changes to pass, at least 5% of the undergraduate student population needs to vote on them. If you're interested in reviewing and voting on these Constitution changes, visit USGA's page on Charger Connection and click on Forms.
Now we turn to Ethan Cardona with this week's sports update. Ethan, how did our Chargers do this week?
It was our first week of only basketball, and while the semester begins to wind down, the season is just getting started. The women's basketball team took to the court at Charger Gym on Tuesday and took down Pace 65-55. Senior Alex Kerr led the way with 17 points to go along with 6 steals as the Chargers improved to 2-2 in the Northeast 10 and 6-3 overall. The team will head up to Syracuse, New York on Saturday for a matchup with the Dolphins with tip-off set for 1:30 p.m. The men's basketball team was not as lucky, however, as they fell to Pace 57-52 on Tuesday. The Chargers started out strong, building a 9-point lead in the first half, but the Setters' second-half push was too much for New Haven to handle, as the team has now lost 2 straight after opening the season 5-0. They will also travel to Lemoyne on Saturday and play the second game of the afternoon's NE10 doubleheader, which is set for 3:30 p.m. That's all for this week. Best of luck to all of our Chargers. Back to you.
I am now joined with the School of Health Sciences Dean Summer McGee to talk about the accreditation of the Healthcare Administration graduate program here at the university. Hi, thank you for joining us today.
Thank you for having me.
Yep, no problem. Can you elaborate more on the process of achieving this accreditation?
Sure. So about 4 years ago, the Healthcare Administration faculty decided that we would pursue this international level accreditation by an organization called CAMI. And the process really involved a number of things, including revising our curriculum, hiring new faculty, and putting in place a lot of processes and procedures that would allow for us to really learn more about what our students were learning and to ensure that when our students graduate that they're prepared with the competencies, the knowledge, and the skills that they need to have to be successful in the healthcare workplace.
So how important do you think this honor is to our university, on our students?
This is an incredibly prestigious accreditation. Only 73 institutions in the entire United States have this particular accreditation. That includes places like Johns Hopkins, Boston University, Columbia, and Cornell. And so it's a really great recognition of how hard our faculty and our students and our staff have worked, that we're in this elite group of institutions. And what it really shows, most importantly, is to prospective employers out in the field that the students who graduate from the University of New Haven are extremely well prepared to go out into the healthcare workforce.
So could you possibly explain how this will benefit them in these ways?
Sure. The accreditation benefits students in a number of different ways. First off, students in our program will now be eligible to compete at the national level for scholarships. They'll also be able to compete at the national level in case competitions, which gets you national recognition for your skills and for the things that you've been able to learn in the program. And it also, really importantly, gives students an opportunity to compete after they graduate to get very prestigious postgraduate administrative fellowships. So places like Yale, places like the Cleveland Clinic have these highly competitive administrative fellowships. And the only way that students can get those jobs after they graduate is if they've been in a CAMI accredited program.
So could you, so what are your hopes for the future of this program?
So I'm very excited about the future of the Healthcare Administration program. Now that I am the Dean of the School of Health Sciences, I will be stepping away from the program and we will be hiring a new director. But I'm very excited about that new director being able to come on board and really take the program to the next level. We want to be ranked in U.S. News and World Report. The top 70 programs in the country get into that ranking. And so we're going to start really putting the program on a national level to try to attract students from all around the country, not just from New England, and to really build our reputation nationally so that we can pursue that ranking.
So why is it important to become accredited?
It's a really important thing because for prospective students, it shows them that we are a program that are committed to teaching students the competencies and those knowledge and skills that they really need to have to be successful in the healthcare workplace. So when you go to a CAMI accredited program, you know that that program is the gold standard. For a potential employer, someone who's looking to hire someone with a master's degree, it really says that this is a program and students that are coming out that are really truly prepared to be successful in the workplace. So it gives students confidence in the program that they're coming into, and it gives employers, when these students graduate, an opportunity to really compete for some of the best jobs, best fellowships, or even to go on to graduate school and to be more successful.
So is there anything else you'd like to add?
No, I would just like to add that I would really like to thank all of our faculty and our staff and our students. This has been a tremendous amount of work and effort, hundreds and hundreds of hours, and we couldn't have done it without the participation of everyone. And so I'm very thankful that while I was program director the last 4 years, that everybody was so supportive and that now we can celebrate this achievement.
Yeah, congratulations. Thank you for joining us today.
Thank you.
Well, that's all we have for you this week.
Be sure to pick up our last print edition of the semester on Tuesday, December 11th on newsstands all across campus.
And finally, check out our holiday episode of The Charge Up on Monday, December 10th.
I'm Nicole Rivera.
I'm Karina Rodriguez.
And I'm Ethan Cardona. See you next week.